Rock-killing in a spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief keeps it live. Laughs and stories, cheese all around. Raise a glass where wisdom's found. With a sip of truth.
I have menopause. Oh.
Profound. The jokes and tales by the fire's glow, discussing changes the season show.
Is this thing on? Hello. Okay. Hi. It has been a while. I am Raquel Kornielakis, and that is Lynn Dula, and we have been away for way too long, so we decided we were going to come back, and we are going to start this up again, because it's been a minute. It has been a minute. So you are watching Midlife Mischief. Is that what we're watching? Midlife Mischief? Yeah? Okay. It's been a while. I am not a medical professional. Lynn is not a medical professional. This is not a medically professional show or even a professional anything.
Nothing.
We do this podcast. Lynn and I do this podcast basically because we are both going through different parts of menopause at the same time. We both have 4 children, different ages, different stages of their life, and we both have different businesses that we are trying, and we run houses, we run businesses, we do all of the things, all while we're trying to deal with all of these ridiculous symptoms. I want to call them symptoms, but I think there's probably a better word for them, that our mothers didn't tell us about. So we are representing an entire generation of women who are now talking about what we're going through and trying to figure out what's normal, what's not normal. And maybe if you tune in and listen, you will hear something that you can say, okay, I am not crazy. There are other people that are going through this. For example, Lynn, I'd like to show you something. I know we talk a lot about my hair. Do you see this? Aaron, can you show this? Right. This piece of hair right here. There is a chunk of hair right here that is growing out of my head. And I'm going to get Aaron to see if he can focus in on this. I was just in the bathroom and I saw it. So I need to talk about this. It's right here. If Aaron can the camera guy does this professionally. Anyway, while he's doing that, I can sort of explain it. There is a piece of hair, there is a chunk of hair that is growing. I am growing more hair. There. See this? It is not the same length as anything else. It's just, there it is, right there. This piece. Right here.
You have new hair.
You can't really see it. Can you see it? Yeah, there's a piece that's shorter. It's just a clump.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. I have more on the other side, so it's equal. Aren't you supposed to be losing hair when you go through menopause, not getting more? I mean, I know you get on your face and stuff, but really? And that's not...
I've never known anybody to get new hair.
Well, now you do.
At our age.
Now you do. It's, yeah. So I just noticed that.
As if you needed more hair.
Exactly. And this is how I noticed it, because normally if my hair was down all the time, I probably wouldn't. But when I put it up and it gets very warm, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, it's just little...
See, I would automatically assume that was like hair breakage, that I wasn't growing new hair, that it was hair that is just now breaking off and being shorter. I wouldn't think of it as new hair, but I know that new hair is a thing because my daughter is going through it right now.
Yeah.
She's 13. And her stylist says she's getting her adult hair.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was like, girl, what? She was like, yep. She was like, I know a lot of people don't even understand that this is a thing, but kids lose their baby hair, the fine, really soft baby hair.
Okay.
They lose it, and the adult hair comes in. Some lose it really young as toddlers, others lose it as they hit puberty. And it comes in, and it looks like your hair has broken off in between your other length.
Yeah.
But that's actually the new hair that's coming
Yep.
in. And she showed it to me all through Lauren's scalp, where she has all these like rows and rows and rows of new hair. It was the most amazing thing I've seen in a
Wow.
long time, because I was like, nobody ever told me that.
You didn't know that? I didn't know that it was as, like, I didn't know it happened more than once. I just assumed it happened during puberty, because I've known a lot of people who they've had straight hair when they were little and as children, but then when they went through puberty, all of a sudden their hair curled and the texture changed. But
Yeah.
I've never thought of it as that it happened when they were really small too. That's
Yeah, because
interesting.
some babies, when they're toddlers, they have that really fine, curly,
Yeah.
or hair, or
There's
sometimes
another
just
one there.
really. But yeah, it comes, and you don't pay attention to the hair changing, because
Nope.
you're just constantly managing it.
There's another one
maintaining
there.
it. Girl,
There's another one. And I know it's not
well, let me ask you
breakage.
this:
It's
you
not.
need to go later
Yeah.
on and see if you're getting any tufts of hair anywhere else.
No. Not that I know of. No. No, it's mostly I do have, like, along my center part. There's little bits that stick up. I don't
Wow.
know. I don't know. I think there's an exception to every rule, and I seem to be it. That's what
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
yeah. When it comes to hair, anyway.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
don't need
yeah.
thicker hair. You don't need more hair. You
No, I
don't
do not.
need-
No, I
yeah.
do not. Thank you
A
very
lot of
much.
people hair is getting thinner, and yours is just getting thicker.
Is yours thinning?
Hair. No, not yet.
Do you think maybe it's collagen or something? But I
Are
don't
you?
I don't take collagen on a regular basis. We've talked about this before. I have an issue with commitment, and when it comes to taking vitamins or skincare or
Me too.
Botox or anything like that. That's one of the reasons I don't have a problem with Botox or anything like that. I have a problem with the commitment for the rest of my life having to do something like that on a regular basis, because I mean, I wake up on a Sunday morning, if I'm not feeling like doing the podcast, I can't even commit to that. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I
Yes.
don't take, I mean, I try and take collagen all the time. And when I have it, I do, but then I run out, and it just isn't on the list of
Yeah.
things like, oh, I got to go and get that. I'm not that person. I should be, but I'm not. So I can't really blame my hair growth for that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Genetics. Unfortunately, everybody that I could ask is gone. So I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea. But you're not losing any, so that's good. That's a good thing.
Well, I'm not losing any on top of my head.
Okay.
Everywhere else is gone.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
You know what? Between you and me, I've had that problem too. And it's weird. It's weird.
It's
I
very weird.
and I only have to shave my armpits maybe once every month. I think
I don't
once
even
a
have
month.
to do that no more. I don't have to do that no more
Yeah.
at all.
Like once
At all.
I used
There's
to, and I
nothing
used to
there.
have to do it every day, and now it's like
Me too.
maybe once a month, and it really probably doesn't need it anyway, but I just do it. And my legs, meh, I shave my legs once a month too, because it just doesn't come back.
I used to have so much that I would have to do it sometimes, especially on the legs, like twice a day, just to get rid of that. I had a lot.
Twice a
Oh,
day?
yes, I had a lot. I had so much that I had to do a the wax and the shave.
Seriously? Wow.
I was hairy.
And now you don't have to
Extreme
shave at all? Damn.
nothing. And I don't know when it happened. Apparently, I wasn't paying attention or something. But one day, I was like, "Oh, I didn't shave my legs," and I was like, "I don't have any hair on my legs." Like nothing. It was like I had a bad episode of Nair, and it just all went away and never came back. I don't know.
That's weird.
It is. It is. I used to have like really long sideburns,
And that went
longer
away?
now, but I don't have those anymore.
Okay.
You know, my eyebrows are getting thinner. My eyelashes are getting thinner, but not the hair on top of my head. I'm good there.
Do you know what? I woke up one morning and my younger brother was here 2 weeks ago and we were laughing about this because we were talking about we haven't seen each other. My younger brother and I haven't physically seen each other in the same place for about 6 years, 5 or 6 years. And we were laughing about the things that are happening as we age. And he was talking about his eyebrows and they're thinning. And I'm like, well, that's not a big deal. I woke up one morning and I have my dad's eyebrows. Hand to God, I can grow one of my eyebrows the same length as hand to God as my hair. They're like, I've plucked them and they've been like this long. What the hell is that all about? That wasn't. I never had that problem before. I had perfect eyebrows. Never had to. I was one of those people where I never had to get them plucked. I never had to have them. I never had them waxed or anything. They were always just there. And then I woke up one day and these damn things are like they're curling forward and they're standing up and they're going this way. You can brush them. I swear to God.
No.
I'm like, oh my God, what the like I don't even know.
That is crazy.
Like I can actually brush and they'll stand up all the way up to here. All the way up to my
Wow.
forehead. Yeah. Yeah. And yet I don't have to shave my armpits anymore or my legs, and I've lost hair in other places too. So maybe it's just for me, this part. I don't know. What the hell is that? And how do you ask a doctor about that? Hey, doc.
And you know what? Honestly, I don't even know that they would have the answer. They don't seem to know much anymore.
No.
There was a time when they just knew a little bit about everything, I thought. Now they always want to send you to a specialist. It's like, I don't know, but I got a specialist for you.
Yeah. Or they disappear into another room, and you and I both know that they're looking up Chat GPT.
They're Googling it.
Or WebMD. Like, I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. And they come back, and yeah. Oh.
That's funny.
I'm
That's
pretty
funny.
sure that's what they're doing. And what is the temperature where you are?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, earlier today, it was oh, okay, my son just landed in Puerto Rico. So
Oh, okay. Where is he in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico?
why?
Where?
Where? Girl. I don't know. Hold on. It's 78 degrees here
Okay,
at this
okay.
moment. 78.
That's
The
not
low is
bad.
going to be 68. Now, let me tell you where Jaden just landed. He is Toa Baja? Toa Beja? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. I'm looking at the flight. I should know that, right? I should know exactly
Where he
where
is?
he is.
Yeah.
I should.
What's he
let me
there
say-
for? Holiday?
Um,
Just a holiday?
A holiday, but he's going to use it to check out some of the art museums and exhibits down there.
Okay.
But yeah, basically a holiday because he is moving out. He's going to San Juan.
I used to be in San Juan once a week for a good 8 months. Many years ago when I worked on a cruise ship. I was in San Juan
Oh,
every week. I
yeah.
love San
Okay.
Juan. Very, very pretty. I don't know what it's like now. It's been a while, but it was
Yeah.
very, very pretty. That was one of my favorite places. Was San Juan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. He's in San Juan. He'll be there for 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Um, so what he decided to do was, he's moving out of his college housing
Right.
because he graduated in May. That lease was up in August. So his lease is up. He moved out of one apartment, but now his new apartment isn't available until the 14th.
Okay.
So he decided, I have 2 weeks. I can either go back home, I can try to bunk up here with a friend, or I can go on a vacation and get some things done. So
Go
he
on
decided
vacation.
he decided to spend 2 weeks in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, I didn't think like that when I was his age. I wish I had thought about that in between, residences to go on a vacation.
I
didn't
never
think
did
that way.
either.
You know,
No.
it's a good idea.
It is. Although I was very similar to that. I would because I did contract work, so near the end of my contract, I would always have to sit there and think, where am I gonna stay? Am I gonna go somewhere else? And then but going on a holiday, I never thought about.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
always, okay, where am I gonna go and work next? And
Yeah.
I would do that. For me, vacation was going home because it was somewhere I never got to go except when I had like a long stretch. Like if I had 2 weeks off, I would go home. So I guess it's different when, I don't know.
This generation is different.
It's different.
They definitely
Yeah.
think differently.
Yeah.
Anytime they have to relax and just do whatever they want to do, they take it. It is
Yeah.
so baffling to me how these kids, they're not work centric.
Right.
It's like their lives don't evolve around their careers or their work. It's
Yeah.
the work is a means to be able to do the things that they truly want to do. And we knew that, but we didn't exercise it the way that they do.
You know
Like,
why? It's because of the generation that raised us. Because I think we didn't pass, as far as I know, we didn't pass that on to our kids. Like we didn't teach them that, but I think maybe inadvertently we may have instilled a little bit of that. You know what? You need more balance in your life. You need to
yeah,
be able to do these two things. But I don't think, in my case anyway, I don't think I did that on purpose. And I don't think that they learned that by watching Aaron and I, for example, because we work all the time and we don't go on holidays. We take little mini vacations, but we don't, everything revolves around work for us, and it's always been that way. Like, if something
yeah,
needs to be done, if there's something on the floor, for example, if there's something on the floor, my kids, this is the difference. They'll go and they'll get the Swiffer wet and they'll clean it that way. If there's something on the floor and I'm cleaning it up, I'll get a rag, I'll wet it, put some soap on it, and I will get down on my hands and knees and I will clean it that way.
yeah,
That's the difference between, I think,
yeah,
the two of us. So I don't know how they figured one out by watching me because I didn't do that. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. I think with me, I always talk to them about not getting stuck in one place.
Yeah,
I was always like, the world is a big place.
exactly.
Don't get stuck in one place. Move out of Virginia. There's so much more to do and see beyond this little border here.
Meet
You're
new
only,
people.
yeah, because you're only here for this time being because of school
Yeah,
or because of certain, responsibilities. but
Right.
don't let those responsibilities guide everything you do. Because like, and I try to use the social media and the technology that they have available to them that we didn't necessarily have for us. They can take their job with them. Jaden
Yes.
does a lot of remote work, right?
Right.
So he can take his job with him. We didn't have that option,
No, we
So
didn't.
yeah, so it's like, okay, if you have this resource and you have this option, please use it. And like my middle son, he's working for a shipping company now. And I'm like, 3 to 5 years. That's it. Don't look at this as a career for 50 years, 40 years, 30 years. This is not your life. Use it for what it's worth and then move on to what you really want to do.
Yeah.
Use this as a springboard to get you to where you want to go. And I don't know, I think I stopped having that I'm going to work until I die for one company forever mentality when I was in my 20s. Like I was like I am
I
not.
was gonna say I think we started our generation started doing that. I think
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people our age that have been in one job their entire career.
Yeah.
Maybe a few, like I mean obviously if you're a doctor or a dentist or a lawyer or something like
Right.
that.
Right.
But even then, I think maybe they might move around in specialties
Yeah.
or, do volunteer work after a
Yeah.
while so it doesn't get stale. So I
My
think
doctor became a senator.
yeah, so
Like
I think we did that. I think our generation maybe is responsible for a little bit of that, but they took it to the next level.
yeah. Yeah.
So I think we sort of showed them, and maybe we did, have those conversations where we said, hey, this is what it was like when we were kids, but you don't have to do that. Whereas with me, I remember my parents telling us when we were little, you can be anything you want when you grow up, because they were just starting in the 70s, things were starting to open up for women. So they focused a lot more, my parents anyway, focused a lot more on, you know what? You can do anything you want to do. If you want to be a firefighter, you can be a firefighter. If you want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor. Because we forget, we haven't had women doctors for all that long.
I know.
And we forget that part.
Yeah.
That we really haven't. And I think we're still outnumbered. There's more male doctors still than there are female doctors.
It is. Yeah.
And we forget that part.
Yeah.
But I think we are starting to do the work-life balance now. Our kids already understand it, the ones in their 20s. But we are now starting to get it. Like, okay, at our age, it's like, okay, you know what? I can't just work every single day. I need to have that time for me. And it's okay. It's okay. Because I know that my parents were the ones who did that whole, idle hands or the devil's work. And you didn't get up on a Saturday and just sit around and do nothing. There was always something to do.
Always.
You can't just sit around and do nothing. You can't sleep in. If we slept past 8:30 on a Saturday, our parents would come in and pull the covers off, and you were getting up because there was stuff to do.
Yeah.
You get this stuff done. Sunday was the day of rest, but everything else had to get done. And we're not doing that as much anymore. So maybe we are learning. I mean, maybe we're learning from them. You think we're learning from our
think
kids?
So. Yeah, I think so. I know I have learned a lot from my nieces and from Jaden as far as just taking that time for myself and travel or do what I want to do. Just because honestly, they make it look easy, and I know it's not easy.
It's
but I always
hard.
want to say, well, you're single and you don't have the responsibilities I have, but that's just really an excuse and
That's
rhetoric that we
yep.
use to justify us not doing what it is that we really could be doing. It helps us, cope with the reality of we're just not making that decision, right?
Yeah.
So I am now like, if opportunity comes up for me to go do something enjoyable, I am taking that. I'm gonna do that thing. And even tell you what's hard. If I know I have housework to do, I know I have phone calls to make, I know I have something else to do, it is very difficult for me to forego that for a moment for myself.
Yep.
For
It's
you know,
hard
it's very hard.
because
And
it's been ingrained in there that it's
yes,
not
yes,
okay. It's not, and so you feel guilty, and that yeah, that's, I think, for me, I agree. That's been probably one of the hardest things, is getting over that hurdle. Is
yes,
saying,
yes,
you know what? It's okay if I don't do all the housework today. I can go and do something that I want to do and enjoy myself. It's
yeah.
okay. It really, it's okay.
And I have to say, I am guilty of judging other women who have that mindset. They're younger than I am. Granted, they may be in their late 30s, early to mid 40s,
Right.
but they will allow their homes to just go to whatever.
Oh, I
They don't
haven't got there yet.
they don't clean up. You go to their house and stuff is everywhere. Like the washing machine just blew up or something. Like the stuff is everywhere. And it
Yeah.
doesn't phase them. They let you come into their home. They are like, and I'm like, girl, I would never let nobody walk
Yeah,
into my
I'm
house.
not there yet.
I don't think I'll ever be
I'm not
there.
there.
But this is like their norm. They don't cook. They don't cook. They're like, oh no, we have a chef that does our meal prep for us, drops it off twice a week, and that's how.
Oh, okay.
That is the thing. And but these are women who, they're working women, they have careers, they have families, but they don't do that stuff. A couple of them have housekeeping services that
Okay.
come in and do the midweek cleaning and get everything straight for them. And this is where they spend their expendable cash. We were taught,
Okay.
oh, save, 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 do this, do this, do this. They're like, no, I'm not going to be saving every penny. I'm going to use it to make my life a little bit more comfortable, to make my life a little bit easier. And for the longest time, I was like, oh, I would never. I mean, you're supposed to be able to clean your own house. You're supposed to be able to do this. And then
Right.
I stepped back maybe a month ago and I was like, why do I think that's wrong? When in actuality, yeah, I do want a housekeeper. I want somebody to come in here and do the things that I don't want to do. I don't want to clean my fan blades. I don't want to clean my windows. I don't want to clean my baseboards. I don't want to spend hours upon hours in my house doing those things.
Right.
Why is it wrong for me to have someone come in and assist me with that? If I am running a business, taking care of my kids, homeschooling, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing
Yeah.
all these things. Why can't I ask for assistance? Why can't I have that, right? And so I've been really working on accepting the fact that it's okay to let the dishes pile up. It's okay to let the laundry go,
Oh,
because those things are going to always be there. If I look back on my adult life, I can honestly tell you I spend at least 80% of my adult life cleaning and cooking.
yep. Yeah.
If you look at your entire day and you take that day and you multiply it throughout the week, look at how much you do for your actual self
Yep.
and how much you do for everyone around you.
Yep.
But tell yourself you're doing it for you. Because if you do it for them, it's going to make it easier on you.
Right.
Girl, when I realized that, I was like, what am I doing? This is why my husband can come home from work and chill and just watch all the television and eat, bonbons or whatever. It's like,
Right?
They have so, I mean, everybody comes in and they relax. They go to their rooms. They
Yep.
sit down and watch TV. I came home today from running a bunch of errands and taking Lauren to a party and all the things, and I laid down. And when my phone rang, I didn't answer it. And it was the most rewarding feeling
Yep.
I've had in a long time. And when I woke up from my nap, I was like, I felt refreshed. I felt like, and I looked at my phone, I saw these messages, but nothing was a dire emergency.
Nope.
Nothing required me. I was like, I gotta do this more often.
You had an epiphany.
Yes.
Oh.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like the oh.
See, I've had that. Now I did figure that part out, and I do it now, but I have to. I'm terrible. I have to actually tell myself that I need to do that. So I don't know. There will be days when you won't see anything from me on social media. I will not turn my
those days.
I won't turn my ringer back on because I turn it off when I go to bed. I won't turn it back on. I will put my phone away. I do check it every once in a while because I do have elderly parents, and you never know what's going to happen.
Okay.
But generally, I don't turn it back on, and I don't do anything with it. And you know what? A couple of days ago, I actually did that, and I pulled out the couch in the living room. I pulled out the bed. I had the fan on. I had my coffee. I had snacks, and I stayed in my pajamas all day, and I watched Christmas movies.
Nice.
And you know what? I didn't do it all day because I couldn't. I couldn't get there.
Right.
But I did it for the majority of the day, and the only thing that I did do was I tidied the kitchen because I have OCD and I had to, but I didn't do anything that normally I probably would have got up and puttered around and made sure that the floors were clean, the bathroom was clean, the laundry was going, the dishes were done, the counters were wiped. I mean, it's a lot of little things that you just don't think about, but those things are not going to cause a catastrophic event if I don't do them for one day.
Right.
Now, granted, I do keep my house very clean and tidy, and I like everything to be where it's supposed to be. But I have discovered that as long as I do that, the things like putting on a load of laundry, it's not like I let everybody come in the laundry room and just dump it on the floor. They all do their own laundry. So it's just my laundry, and that stays in our room until it goes to the washing machine. I don't dump it on the floor. I have an issue with that. So I don't see it. So it doesn't bother me. If I don't do the dishes, one of the kids will actually do the dishes. I discovered that because I didn't do it. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Nice.
That's interesting. So what happens if I knock on one of your doors and I say, hey, can you clean the bathroom for me? You know what? They did it. Sure. Is there anything else you need me to do? Well, actually, I have a few things that I'd like you to do, and I'm going to go sit down and have some time for myself. And they did not have a problem with that.
That's awesome.
They didn't judge me. They didn't
That's
say,
awesome.
Mom, you're being lazy. Knock it off. Get up. This is your job. They didn't do that.
Yeah. I don't think they would, though.
They actually asked if they could do anything else. And if there's do you need me to do anything else? Can I get you a cup of coffee? One of my kids actually poured me a cup of coffee. I know. It was like, okay, I could get used to this. The housekeeper thing, I'm not sure how good I would be at that because I think I would be one of those people who would clean the house.
I am that person.
I would clean the house before they got
come.
here. And
Yeah.
then I would probably sit there and watch, and then I would probably tell them to sit down because they're doing too much, or they weren't doing it the way I want them to.
I
Or
would probably go over it after they're done.
Yeah.
Like once they leave, I would probably do it again for good measure. But I gotta say, as far as the housekeeping thing, I would never have somebody come in and do my daily stuff. You know, I have some girlfriends who have housekeeper come in and they do the laundry, they make the beds, they clean the bathrooms, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't have a housekeeper for that. To me, that's just daily maintenance. But I hate washing baseboards.
Ugh, me too.
I hate cleaning the ceiling fans. I don't want to clean my oven. I don't want to clean like the dust around the walls and stuff. I don't like dusting. I don't want to clean the windows inside or out. Those kind of things.
Right.
I would hire someone and pay very good money for them to come in and
I
do
agree.
that level of cleaning. Can you clean out my fireplace for me? Because, like, Lord, I hate cleaning. And I only actually clean the fireplace maybe 4 or 5 times a year, depending on how often we use it in the winter. But when I shut it down from the winter months and I'm not going to use it throughout the summer, it takes on a deep clean. I know some people think that's weird that I clean the fireplace, but I do. I clean the fireplace. But those kind of things, I'll pay for.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come in and fold my underwear.
No.
I don't need you to do that.
No, I don't think so either. I
But
don't
some
think I want
people
that.
do. Some people hire them to come and do their laundry. They do basic everyday household chores. And that is something I wouldn't be able to.
See, I know people who've done that as well, but here's the thing. They don't do any of the other stuff for the other days of the week. So the dishes pile up in the kitchen because they don't do them because the housekeeper does the dishes.
Oh, really? Is that how
They don't do laundry because the housekeeper does the laundry. So the laundry just sits there and piles up. They don't vacuum because but they don't have a housekeeper that comes every single day, and some of them do, and so their kids do nothing. And to me, I'm like, but you've got to teach them something. Or are we going to have a generation of kids who just don't do anything? They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to do anything. Is that what we're going to have?
Yeah, just like we have a generation of kids that don't know how to write in cursive, just like we're going to have a generation of kids that can't park a car because they have all these auto assist cars
Right?
out here now that park the car for them. Like, what the?
Are we going to have like and now with the education they're removing stuff out of schools and everything. I am actually afraid for my grandchildren's generation.
Let me tell you, homeschooling for me has always been like the best decision I think I've ever made, not just for their education, but for my lifestyle.
Right.
Like, I can get up and go. I didn't realize how beholden I was to the system by not homeschooling.
I didn't know that
The fact that I don't have to ask permission to take my child
Yeah.
on vacation.
Yeah.
The fact that I don't have to explain why my kid is sick again.
Yeah.
Why and get a doctor's note that's acceptable to them.
Yeah.
The fact that I can say, you know what, no, we are going to go to this funeral. I don't care if it's not an immediate family member. It's someone that was, close to us, and we're going to go.
Yep.
The freedom.
You don't have to adhere to that school year and the holidays. That I realized
Nope.
when Rory graduated. It was like, okay. I don't even know when school starts anymore.
Me either.
I don't know when people are having long weekends. And you know what? Quite frankly, it doesn't matter to me. I don't
No.
care.
No, I don't pay attention to that. I have to ask other parents,
Nope.
like, "Oh, is your kid out of school?" Because we don't adhere to that.
Yeah.
When we want to go do something, if they have a great sale on a cruise, I can go. I can just grab my kids and go.
Yeah.
And with us, the world is your classroom.
Yeah.
So I can apply any type of learning to wherever we are and whatever we're doing. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be in a school building with a teacher, and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like I didn't realize how much freedom I had with homeschooling until the two youngest ones
Right.
started homeschooling. And I was like, the doctor would say, "Well, do you need a note for school?" I'm like, "No, no, I don't." It felt
I
so
don't
good.
need one for me because I'm the principal, the janitor, the vice principal, the teacher.
Listen,
Yeah.
yes, it is amazing. So Lauren wants to go try public school.
You're going to fight her on that one?
Oh, I have been fighting tooth and nail. We are fighting. That's a no. And it's not a no because of how comfortable I've become with the homeschooling thing. It's a no because I notice she can't adhere to that type of regimented scheduling.
What time does she get up in the morning?
Around 10,
And how long does it take her to do her hair? When she wants to go out somewhere, not when she's getting ready for school.
about 30 minutes.
Okay. And does she wear makeup?
No.
Okay. But how long does it take her to pick out an outfit before she leaves the house if she's going out?
Oh, that's a few hours. She tries
Okay.
on just about everything in the
So
closet.
school would start at what time? Regular
Uh,
school.
about 7:30, quarter to 8.
Okay, so she's going to go from sleeping in until 10 in the morning and rolling out of bed in her pajamas, looking like she just woke up, walking into the kitchen, serving herself breakfast, and then sitting down and starting some schoolwork that she can get up and go to the bathroom or she can putter around or do whatever as long as she gets her work done. And she can finish as quickly or as slowly as she wants to versus
Yep.
getting up at from what you just said in order for
Oh,
her to
dark
get
30.
ready. And I'm guessing that a girl her age is probably going to put in a little bit extra work because it's school. I'm gonna say she's gonna be getting up at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's
Yep.
being generous.
Yes. That's being generous.
And that's only if she has already picked out an outfit
Exactly.
and she's ready to get up because it's going to take her a few minutes to get. Yeah, she's not going to do well. No.
Not at all. And not only that,
No.
like you said, they're accustomed to eating good lunches, good breakfast. They're accustomed to being able to go do the bathroom or go outside, get some fresh air.
Take
Like,
a break when they want
take a break.
to.
They can eat snacks during class, you know, like they are so comfortable in and now you have to go to a point where you have to ask to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
And there's deniability there because the teacher can say, well, no, not right now. Can you hold it after we finish this or whatever? There's, now you have to go from room to room with all these different people at different times of the day. And your day is a minimum 6 hours at school.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come home, you may have an hour and a half to 2 hours of homework. My kids don't have homework.
Yep.
They have all their schoolwork in class, and then that's it. There is no homework.
Yep.
And so now you got an hour and a half, possibly, of homework. You're going to be taking a lot of tests. My kids don't test, they don't have to take tests.
A lot more studying. Plus the peer pressure. And then you also add on, let's not forget, she is now, what, 13?
Yes.
She's going through puberty. So we're going to add her period to that. Sorry, Lauren, I
Yes.
had to. I have
Yes.
to. But you're adding that. So right now, she can have her period, be nice and comfortable in her pajama bottoms or
Yes.
her sweatpants, and she
Yes.
can go to the bathroom whenever she needs to. She can be
Exactly.
nice and clean and feel nice and fresh and comfortable.
Yep.
She can even sit and do her homework or her work, whatever it is she's doing, with a heating pad if she needs to.
Heating pad,
You
a
can't
nice
do
cup
that
of
in a
tea.
public school.
No. And if she's in a lot of pain, if she has to go home, or if we have to say she can't come
Yep.
to school today because she's having, you have to tell them,
Yep.
like, she's cramping.
Yep.
And then you have to wait for them to decide, is that good enough? Is that
Yep.
excusable or an unexcused absence? Like what?
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
she doesn't know and understand that. I've told her these things.
And
Her friends,
accidents, because you know every teenage girl has had at least three
at
or
least
four
one,
accidents at
at
school.
least.
It's horrifying. It's embarrassing. And if you
Yes.
can skip that and not have to go through that humiliation, would you not want to? I know I would have. I can't even imagine.
I told her, I was like, Lauren, your days are going to get so long. And then on top of that, now you have to go to volleyball practice or whatever else you go. If you're going to still do pageants, you got to practice after school for pageants. You're going to have like your days are going to end at 10 o'clock at night. And then you're going to start all over again because now you got to go to bed
Yep.
and get up at 5 again and start all over. I'm like, who wants that life?
I don't, I think she's taking it for granted.
She is. She is. Now Ryan is not. Ryan is like, I'm here for all of this life. Let me
I'm here for the
let me get,
snacks. I'm here for the sleeps. I'm here for
listen.
the nap
I did
time.
I did my work. I am good to go. I can go play
Yep.
soccer in the backyard. I can have my
Yep.
snacks. I'm good. Like
Yep.
he is here for this lifestyle. Lauren is just, I think she just think, oh, I want to be, with everybody else. She just wants to be. But the crazy part is a good majority of her really close friends are homeschooled.
Okay.
So why are you trying to go to public school when most of your friends are actually homeschooled? It's
Did
crazy.
somebody tell her that it was fun?
Yeah, the girls who want to be homeschooled are trying to make it seem like her homeschool is boring and public school is much more fun.
Oh,
But in actuality, they wish they could be homeschooled.
yeah.
I've talked to them and I asked them, I was like, well, if you had the opportunity, if your mom or dad said, hey, would you like to this year be homeschooled or would you like to go back to your regular school? What would you say? They all are like, oh no, I'd be homeschooled.
Right.
Definitely homeschooled. And I'm like, oh, but I thought you liked public school. I mean, it's okay.
No, it's not. Nobody likes public school. Nobody likes
Nobody.
public. My kids hated public school. That's why we put them in private. They
That
hated
part.
it. But Rory did his final 2 years um, mostly at home. And so I didn't have to teach him, but the school that he went to was a homeschool program type of thing where he would go to school on Monday for 2 hours. He would get all of his assignments in that 2 hours. The teacher would teach them whatever it was they needed to know, if it was a new lesson or something. And the rest of it, he would be sent to his computer, and he would have the week to do everything at home. And as long as he got all his assignments done and everything, then he was fine. If he had any questions, he had access to teachers online that he could work with. He loved it because it meant he could sleep in, he could go into the kitchen, he could drink whatever, he could have a coffee if he needed because he has asthma, so coffee, he could just go and
Yep.
get a
Yeah.
coffee and it would help him, and he could relax, he could do everything, and he got everything done. Would he have done it the other way and gone to public school when we moved here? No, he didn't want to. So, yeah, I don't know. Given the
Yeah.
option, most kids would probably say, no, I'll stay home.
Yeah, yeah, and like I told Lauren, I was like, it's not like you guys are listening to me drone on and on and on about subjects. Like I am not their teacher. They're actually a part of an online homeschool community. So they take all of their classes online. They're in class with kids from all over the world.
Yeah.
Like, they've had kids in class that were in Switzerland and Australia and Germany and of course, two of her best friends, one lives in Las Vegas. One lives in Las Vegas, and she's dying for us to come so she can meet Lauren in person. But they talk every single day, all day long. And then the other one lives in Chicago. And it's kind of like these are her new besties from school. These are like her school besties. They just
Yeah.
happen to live in other states, right? And it's one of those things where I feel like she's having a much better experience meeting kids that are from all over the place and not just this place,
Yeah.
because it's making her want to travel and go see things, and she's learning about what their culture is and what's happening in their countries and their cities and their states. And so, I'm just like, I think for parents who can't homeschool, I understand regular school.
Right.
I think for anyone who has the opportunity to give their kids this, let them have the best of both worlds. Like Lauren and Ryan did go to private school. You remember they used to go to private school. They don't really remember it too well. Like they
Right.
kind of block stuff out. But they went to private school. And they liked it. They liked it. But COVID hit and they've been home ever
Yeah.
since. And I'm just like, if one goes back to regular school, I'm sending them both. I'm not splitting up because what's
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah.
I still wouldn't be able to do anything with the other one because I have one that's.
I agree. Yeah.
So it's like all or none. They either both go or they both stay home. So I don't know. I'm hoping that she'll get over this. She's still saying that she wants to go for ninth grade. So we have one more year before she has to go into ninth grade, and we'll see how she feels
I
about
don't
it.
know.
Yeah, I'm hoping that she just lets it go and accepts her lot in life.
I agree. And we are coming up on an hour.
Yes, we are.
We
6
are coming
minutes
up on
away.
an hour. So we said we were going to do an hour. I think we can do this. So we're going to wrap it up. Yes, we are going to wrap it up. I know we do have more to talk about, but we
Is
can
he
do
shocked? Well,
that.
no,
He's
we can talk
absolutely.
about
I
it
think he's
tomorrow.
falling. I think he's falling asleep. I think
Yeah,
he
we
was
can
falling
talk. We
asleep.
can we can save all of our daily stuff for tomorrow because we do have a
Yes.
lot more to talk
We
about.
have a lot more to talk about. We're going to save that for when we're not banking a show. This is a bank show, so
Yes.
we have to keep it generic if possible
Absolutely.
because I do have questions. So, in the weather, I know in Las Vegas we're going through this massive heat wave, which is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. We have been over 113, 114 for the past 2 weeks. We have been here in the valley where we live. We've been actually over 115 for the past 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, right now, let me see. Right now it's 116. So it's a little bit warm. So if you are watching and you're in the Vegas Valley, please drink your water and stay inside. Don't go outside. I went in the pool. We finally got our pool done. I went in the pool. No yay. It's like a freaking bathtub. The water is like 95 degrees. It is not cooling at all. I even tried going at midnight because I thought I'm going to go before I go to bed. It was a little bit better, but still, it's like you're sitting there floating around going like, what is this? This is not good. This is not refreshing. Somebody get me a hose. And you get the hose, and the water coming out of the hose is hot water.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, no, it's not refreshing, but yay, we did get it fixed. It is done. Fixed. Okay, so we will see you on Sunday with Midlife Mischief on all of our social media because we have some new things to talk about when on our next show or whatever show you see next because I'm not sure. We got some new things coming for Go Live Vegas, which I really do need to talk to you about. But you'll have to tune in, and I think Lynn might be a little bit excited with what we're doing next.
Yay,
But you'll have to
okay.
tune in. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, I know we've always forget to do this part, but please like and subscribe to our social media channels so you can keep updated with what's going on because there is a lot of stuff coming from this studio, and we will get to that on Sunday. 6 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock your time. And in the meantime, have a good evening. and we will see you soon. Have a good
Good night.